It's called Compete.com.
Compete.com, okay.
It's like your competition, COMPETE.com.
Yeah.
That website, it's a gold mine. I mean, the amount of information that you can find on there, it's unbelievable. And you can just go in there, you type in the website address, and it gives you their traffic, gives you the top 5 keywords that they're ranking for, a bunch of other stuff. So those are 2 sites that you can use that are really, helpful in analyzing your competition. And Google, obviously, is always very good in doing that.
Wow, that's very good. Do you have any more suggestions on the first steps to take on marketing the website on the internet, the real estate website?
Well, I guess I could, go on and on and on, but I don't want to go too much. So I want to go into something else and go through that. I might, think of something later, and we can go into that.
No problem. Yes. The next question was how to drive traffic to a real estate website. I know we've kind of covered it indirectly, but this was one of the questions I submitted to you. And what did you come up with?
Okay. Well, I got a couple of things I can share with you. There are free ways of driving traffic to your website and paid ways to driving traffic to your website. Obviously, everybody likes free ways, right? So I'm going to share a couple free ways that you can use to drive traffic to your website. One that's being used, and I use it too, and a lot of internet marketers use it, is article marketing. You basically write an article and you submit it to different article directories. And the way you drive traffic back to your website is all those article directories have a resource or a bio box that goes at the bottom of the article. In that bio box, you basically talk about yourself and you give them some kind of a call to action to go back to your website, Like, for instance, I could give them a call to action to, that they can get my free, book at my website by going to the particular website, you know what I mean? So that's a very good strategy to use. Couple points on that. One of my favorite article directories to submit to, it's called ezinearticles.com. The way you spell it is ezinearticles.com. It's a very high-ranking website, and I've been able to generate some good traffic from my articles there, and I've been able to get some good backlinks to the website. It's a high-ranking website, very authoritative, and Google loves that website. So you should submit to that. One thing that I would suggest, and this is kind of like a tip or a secret, if you are posting to your blog and then you're thinking about using that particular piece to submit to the directories, I would first post that article on your blog and then wait a few days and make sure that Google indexes your blog page before you submit to article directories. The reason for that is there is a term called, it just flew out of my head. It's called duplicate content penalty.
That's duplicate content, okay.
Duplicate content. What it is Google, when there's the search engine spiders, Google's spiders, when they go through the internet and they find a web page with certain content on it, and they keep going through the web page and then find another page, the same exact content on it, they'll figure out which content was placed on the website first, and the content that was there first is going to get the credit, whereas the content that has been on the internet later on is going to get penalized because it's a duplicate content. The robots think that somebody copied that content into their website, and they actually penalize you.
Okay.
So you want your own website not to be penalized.
Okay.
So that's one strategy that you can use. Another one is video marketing. I love video. I love doing stuff with video. So obviously you can, even take that one article, put yourself on the video, on your screen, on the web page or whatever you want to do, and record that article. And then once you record it, post it to different video submission websites.
Okay.
What you want to do though is you want to make sure that when you do your video, you place a watermark at the bottom of your video of your website so people see, your website name, or you mention it actually in the video, give them a call to action at the end of the video to go back to your website. You always want to drive people back to your website. YouTube is huge when it comes to video. I have videos on there, and there is a lot of different video submissions websites, which I can talk about later.
Okay.
Web2 and social media marketing is a great strategy to use. I use it all the time. Facebook, LinkedIn, ActiveRain, those are great social media websites to utilize. And what else you can do? Joint ventures. Some of the, you can set up joint ventures with other real estate investors or marketers and do, a little bit joint venture between each other, however you want to structure. It's almost like a partnership, but it's only like a one-time deal. And, you can, however you want to do it, if you want to drive traffic back to your website or you want to, sell somebody's product or whatever you want to do, it works that way. Paid ways of doing it, obviously I already mentioned Google AdWords. It's almost like the online bandit signs.
So that would be a pay-per-click, right?
Yeah, the pay-per-click, yep, that's what it is. You have to pay for those, but, compared to the amount of money that you, spent and the amount of time that you can spend putting up bandit signs throughout the town, those are pretty actually cheap,
Mm-hmm.
And you can change them anytime. When you get a bandit sign, you put it up there, it's not easy to change the text that's on there. It's not easy to change the wording.
Yeah.
Here you can change it within minutes, eBay is a great way to, drive traffic back to the site. eBay has what's called eBay Classifieds, and you basically post an ad on eBay. I think it's like $10 for 30 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like an auction, but it's not. All it is basically it's like a classified ad that you put in there. And you used to be able to actually put your website link inside that video. Inside that classified ad, and people will click the link and go back to your website. I think now in the last couple of days, Google changed their policy, and I don't think they allow that anymore.
Google or eBay?
I'm sorry, eBay, yeah.
Okay.
What am I talking about? So eBay, yeah, they changed their policy, and they don't allow links to go out of that classified ad. So I came up with a little solution. You can do a solution where you record your video, like you did, put it up on YouTube, which is free, and then you take that video, embed it into your classified ad, and you can talk about your website in there, or have a watermark on your video, and people will be able to indirectly go back to your website.
Wow.
So those are some of the ways that you can, drive traffic. There are quick ways that you can do. Actually, there is a lot more different ways that you can do it, but I just wanted to share those with you.
Yes. Okay. You are listening to a content-filled interview at Taking Minds to the Zenith. For more interviews with experts just like this one, available to you for free, go to www.zenithpropertysolutions.com/blog. That's very good. And the next